I hate it when I miss a song that was out like a year or two ago, and I should have known about it. But that's the problem when you get old. You're not around peers. When you're younger, you're around peers, and you're introduced to new music through your peers. But when you get older, your peers don't listen to as much new music, so you kind of miss stuff. And that's what happened when I came across No Worries. I'm doing a different video on Anderson Paak, and then I was looking at the comments, and they mentioned No Worries, and it's spelled NXWORRIES. I said, "What was this?" And I listened to, and I came across the video, and the video was Where I Go, and it's Anderson Paak, and it's the producer Knowledge, and the group is No Worries, NXWORRIES. That's how it's spelled, and the song is Where I Go, and the video features her. And anybody who knows me knows how much I love her. I feel like her should be the top R&B chick today, but for some odd reason, they don't like black women playing instruments. So, as long as you twerk, they like you. As long as you're acting sexy, they like you. But if you can play keyboards and drums and guitar and bass, nah, we can't play you on the radio. So it's like, whatever. So I heard this song, Where I Go. It is fantastic. Because I was like, man, because I said Anderson hasn't made anything in a while. He's popping up here and there. But a couple years after Silk Sonic, who I love, with Bruno, he did another duo thing. And that song, man, that's the tempo of music that should be played on R&B radio. And nothing against Coco Jones and October London and Victoria Monet, nothing against them. They're fine. But that No Worries album is my vibe. And the vibe that I'm talking about, if you watch Insecure, Issa Rae's Insecure, the music that they played on the show, and Raphael Sadiq from Tony was the musical coordinator of Insecure. The music that they played on each episode, and it was always different artists, that type of vibe. It's like a neo soul 3.0. It kind of puts you in a great vibe, a great feeling. The lyrics was good, the songwriting was good. Like, it's just, I loved, as much as I love Insecure as a show, I really loved the playlist that they had after each show, because the playlist was really so good. And No Worries reminds me of that. And the video was great. Her sings a little bit, it's mostly Anderson singing, but it's her pops up a little bit towards the middle. She pops up singing, but she's the video vixen. She's the video girl, and she looked fantastic. Like, she's always been a beautiful girl. I knew when she popped up with those sunglasses, like, nah, she's hot. She just wants y'all to focus on the music, but she was fun, sexy. It's like, oh, this is fantastic. And then there's a slight twist at the end. It's like, oh man. But man, like, I love Anderson Paak as an artist. And someone in the comments, there was 2 comments that I saw, which is true. They said Silk Sonic was nostalgic R&B, which it was. And they said No Worries was future R&B, and it is. And another comment said Musiq Soulchild would be proud, and it is. Where I Go, featuring her, is a very Musiq Soulchild type song. Musiq Soulchild is a very interesting artist back in the day, because he didn't have the voice of like Anthony Hamilton, or even Usher Raymond. Musiq Soulchild had a good voice, not a great voice, but he had soul in his heart. He was a great songwriter. He made songs, his songwriting, his production, it made you pay attention. So if you're a young person and you're looking for another artist for a quote unquote vocal Bible, I know y'all love Brandy, but go back to Musiq Soulchild's first 4 albums. He's made a bunch of albums, but go back to those first 4. Go from, was it Just Friends? That was on the Nutty Professor soundtrack. Go from Just Friends to Teachme. That whole span of albums that he made are fantastic. Halfcrazy. I love Halfcrazy. Halfcrazy, Love. Oh. Musiq Soulchild does not get his due. So while I'm listening to No Worries, of the few songs that I heard, it's like, this is the vibe that I love. So yeah, the only bad thing when you're getting older, when you're younger, kids appreciate your youth. Because from the time you start really appreciating music in middle school, all the way through college, you're around a lot of different kids. And if there might be a song, you might introduce a song or a movie or a TV show to somebody, or your friends might introduce you to new music. And then if you're just sitting around at lunch, you hear some kids talking about some song that you never heard before, and you check that out. And then you get to college, and then that's a whole different universe. Like my friend Monica. Monica was the only black girl I knew that was into Kate Bush. So when Maxwell made that song, Women's Work, on MTV Unplugged, I was like, oh, I know that song. You know, yeah, my friend Monica, she was into that. But she was the only black girl I knew that was into that stuff, because there wasn't too many black alternative chicks in my life in high school. So I meet her and she was into all this alternative stuff. It's like, wow, she's cool. But then that's what happens where you're young. You're around so many different people. Your music landscape, your music ears just blow up. But then once you graduate from college or you get older, you're around less people. Your circle gets smaller. You're still hearing music because you're still tied to music. Then your ear gets more discriminate. Like a lot of songs today, I don't like as much, which I hate because you take me 30 years ago, I knew every song on Billboard. I soaked that stuff up like a champ. But when you get older, your ear's like, that sucks. Your ear kind of closes up on you, and that's what I hate about getting older. My musical ear is closing up on me. So appreciate your youth because and just go listen to all types of music. When I was in college, I was part of the programming board, and we chose entertainers for the freshmen, and we had to drive to Michigan. And the only two things we had in the vehicle, because me and a bunch of white girls, was the Grease soundtrack and Meatloaf. And I was like, this is what I got to listen to going to Michigan? Man, coming back, I knew every song from Bat Out of Hell. And I love Grease. I always loved the movie Grease, but damn it, I knew every song by Danny Zuko. So yeah, man, embrace all music when you're young, because that ear gets kind of closed when you get older, and you miss stuff like No Worries. So if you're a fan of No Worries, what's your favorite song? And if there's any R&B that has that vibe, that insecure vibe, let us know. Let us know so we can introduce my fellow Gen Xers to music that reminds them of Musiq Soulchild.